What if I told you that almost every financially successful person follows one simple rule before they start building serious wealth? A rule that can completely change the way you think about money. And the crazy part? Most people ignore it and stay stuck financially for years. Imagine waking up tomorrow and knowing you have $10,000 saved. Not borrowed, not invested somewhere risky, just sitting there, ready to protect you. No panic if something goes wrong, no stress about the next paycheck. That's the power of something called the $10,000 rule. And today, you're going to understand why this rule can change your financial life. Before we continue, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Sharad, and on this channel, we decode simple ideas about money, wealth, and financial freedom. So if you want to understand money in the simplest way possible, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's break down the $10,000 rule. Here's something interesting. Most people think the biggest problem with money is income. They believe if they earn more, their life will automatically get better. But statistics show something different. Many people who earn good salaries are still living paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because they never build a financial safety layer. Instead of building security, they immediately upgrade their lifestyle. Better phone, better car, better apartment, and suddenly their expenses grow faster than their income. This is exactly where the $10,000 rule comes in. The rule is extremely simple. Before you focus on becoming rich, before you start chasing stocks, crypto, or big investments, your first financial mission should be this: save your first $10,000. Not for investing, not for spending, but simply as financial protection. Think of it as a shield, because life is unpredictable. Your car might break down, a medical bill might appear, or you might suddenly lose your job. Without savings, every problem becomes a financial crisis. But with $10,000 saved, something powerful happens. You gain control. Money isn't just about numbers, it's about psychology. When you have zero savings, every small expense feels like a disaster. You constantly feel pressure. But when you know you have $10,000 behind you, your brain works differently. You become calmer. You make better decisions. You stop reacting emotionally to money, and instead, you start thinking strategically. That's why financially smart people focus on stability first and growth second. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Saving $10,000 is not difficult mathematically, but it's difficult behaviorally, because most people fall into three traps. Trap number one, lifestyle inflation. Every time they earn more, they spend more. Trap number two, impulse spending. Small daily purchases slowly destroy savings. Trap number three, no clear plan. Without a system, money simply disappears. And this is why many people spend years working hard, but never building real financial stability. Let's break it down practically. If you save just $15 per day, that's around $450 per month. In 1 year, that becomes $5,400. In less than 2 years, you reach $10,000. And the moment you reach this number, you unlock something powerful: financial breathing room. You stop living in survival mode. You start thinking long-term. You start thinking about investing, building assets, growing wealth. And that's exactly why this rule is so powerful, because $10,000 is not the final goal. It's simply the moment where your financial journey truly begins. Here's what most people don't realize. The first $10,000 is not just about money. It's proof that you have built the 3 habits that create wealth: discipline, consistency, and patience. If someone can build $10,000 once, they can build $50,000, $100,000, even much more. Because wealth is rarely created by luck. It's created by repeated smart behavior. And this is exactly where the real power of the $10,000 rule begins to show itself. Because once you cross this first milestone, you start to notice something surprising about how money actually works. The moment people save their first $10,000, they suddenly feel confident. And confidence is good, but sometimes it turns into overconfidence.
Many people immediately rush into risky investments, crypto they don't understand, stocks they've never researched, or business ideas they saw on social media. And within months, that $10,000 disappears, not because investing is bad, but because investing without knowledge is gambling. Smart investors don't rush. They build something first, a financial system. Once you reach your first $10,000, your focus should shift from saving money to making money work for you. Think about money like employees. Most people work for money their entire life, but wealthy people slowly start hiring money employees. For example, you invest part of your savings into index funds. Those funds start generating returns. That return starts generating more returns, and over time, you unlock one of the most powerful forces in finance, compound growth. This is when your money starts working even while you sleep. Let's look at something interesting. Imagine you invest $200 per month consistently, not sometimes, but every single month, with an average return of around 8 to 10% per year. In 10 years, that could grow into more than $35,000. In 20 years, it could be over $120,000. And in 30 years, you might be looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars. All because you started with one simple step, saving your first $10,000. This is why financial success is rarely about big, dramatic moves. It's about small, smart actions repeated over time. If you study financially successful people, you'll notice something interesting. They don't rely on luck. They rely on systems that automatically grow their money. Automatic investments, controlled spending, clear financial goals. They remove emotion from money decisions, and that's why their wealth keeps growing year after year. Meanwhile, most people keep repeating the same cycle: earn money, spend money, start again. But the moment you break this cycle and start building systems, your financial future changes completely. So the $10,000 rule is not really about the number. It's about what that number represents: discipline, control, and the beginning of a new mindset. Because once you prove to yourself that you can save $10,000, you realize something powerful. You're no longer just surviving financially. You're finally building something. And the moment you start building, your future begins to look very different. If this video helped you understand money a little better, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we break down powerful money ideas in the simplest way possible. And in the next video, we're going to talk about another powerful concept that can completely change how you think about building wealth. So, until then, I'll see you in the next video with another interesting topic. Till then, baby!